so much for coming to this reading. Thank you so much for hollering at your boy. We're about to give you a pick a card reading today. Enlighten to your true powers. Enlighten to your true talents. What makes you enlightened? How is this enlightenment helping you? What is this enlightenment doing in your life? Those are things that we are going to ask today. Okay, so we are going to get into your reading. I just want to say thank you so much for all of my subscribers, all the people that support me every day, day in, day out. I really do appreciate you. So enlighten to your powers. We're going to... Oh, okay. So I'm going to use the Moonology deck for the first group. And for the second group, I'm going to use the Trust Me, I'm a Psychic deck. So enlighten to your powers. Trust me, I'm a psychic. And the Moonology. You're very close to achieving your goals. Okay, so enlighten to your powers. How is Power 1 enlightened to their powers? I just want to say thank you guys so much. Thank you, Power number 1, for coming to my reading. Enlighten to your true powers. Enlighten to your powers, your true powers. How is Power number 1 enlightened to their powers? I want to thank God. I want to thank Jesus for this reading, for giving us this enlightenment. I want to clear all my chakras. I want to clear all of the negativity in the room, and I want to thank God and all my angels and ancestors for coming into this reading. The energy is gaining momentum. So you've been enlightened. It's like you might have taken a trip, you might have went to a particular destination, and you were enlightened. It was something about seeing the birds. You could have been seeing a lot of eagles. You could have been getting a lot of signs through, like, something looking at the clouds, the color of the sky. You just can tell that the energy is shifting. You're like really sitting in this self-love, beautiful energy. Like, I'm getting Gemini, I'm getting Virgo. We have a Virgo new moon coming up. We're in Libra season, but I'm thinking like maybe Virgo... Did Virgo already pass? I think Virgo already, yeah, Virgo did pass. So during this time, you were enlightened about something in the past. This is about something that you were enlightened about in the past. And it's like you're realizing that you've been working really hard and you took this long break maybe, and then you have to like get back out there. You're bringing more love into the situation. You're believing in the impossible. You're believing in your gifts. You're going to achieve your goal. You were enlightened during a full moon. Something happened. There was a drastic event, or there was a really climactic event. You might have been outside. It might have been really cold at night. It might have been like a heated argument that you had with someone. And what I'm seeing is that you really just let all of your truth just air out, and this person could have really just like looked at you a whole nother way. Okay, I'm definitely being called to use this deck. So how is Power number 1 enlightening? What is this pride? Okay, so someone definitely was feeling a little bit, I'm hearing we have Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, and I know I was in love when I first saw you. So you kind of like were enlightened. How is their power enlightened? How is their power? Okay, so I'm seeing that you are the type of person, you are like you could be an FBI agent. Like, you're literally the type of person, you could be like an FBI agent. I'm not saying that you are one, but you could go into that career type with no issue if you ever needed to be an FBI agent or a CIA agent. There's something about restoring. There's something about the fact that you were enlightened, that you've been through like a lot of hardships, and there were a lot of black widows in your life. There were a lot of people in your life who were trying to take all of what you were providing. Look at this. These people... Okay, I'm definitely getting like maybe you were enlightened about a particular job, and this job is more than what the job said that it was. And the next thing you know, once you go to this job, you realize that it's a little bit more different than you could have ever wanted. And you might have agreed to certain things in the contract at this job that you weren't like 100% about. but you just thought taking the opportunity will put you in the right direction. And I'm seeing that you definitely are going to win in this job. You're going to really be learning a lot in this job. You're going to be really enlightened about how fast and how fruitful your life begins to grow with this particular skill set I'm hearing. What is this? Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. Enlightened. So there's someone, so you could have wanted something in the past. You could have really had high expectations of yourself, high dreams of yourself. Like, and then that's why we, okay, that's the truth. So you're a person that sets really high expectations for yourself. You know that there are big things that you want to achieve, and you know that you don't have all the time in the world because you said so. Like, maybe in the past you kind of felt like a lot of people, okay, there was someone who was in your energy that was sending you mixed signals, and they were trying to, like, I'm definitely seeing they were trying to, like, steal this enlightenment. Like, this person didn't realize that you were enlightened the moment that this happened, and they realized that you really took your power away. Like, I'm hearing that you're getting your power back. That's why we have the restoration card and the time to receive. Like, again, not letting pride get in the way. So this person felt like they couldn't really come back to apologize about derailing you off of your journey. I don't know. There's something about this is just really weird. Okay, I'm getting a lot of third party energy, but I don't mean to think like it's like third party because it doesn't really feel like. This one just feels very okay. Exactly. So pile number one, you are so enlightened on, you, like, you have easy access to things. Pile number one, you have easy access to things. Pile number one, you're the type of person that you you've been through like a lot of big changes. I don't think these cards are really giving me what I want. Yeah, the truth is you're really enlightened. Okay, let's get back more information about pile number one. How is pile number one enlightened on their gifts? How is pile number one enlightened on their gifts? Okay, I'm hearing that you could use particular chakras. You could use particular healings if you heal yourself through your chakras. Oh my goodness. So what you do is sometimes you might go to the particular like beach or the sand or there's something about the waves. There's something about things like staring up the ocean with your emotions. Your emotions get like stirred up when the ocean's in a roar, and you were enlightened about your emotions and how it, like, it controls the weather, and you got a huge enlightenment, pile number one. Like, there was, okay, what is the south node? Oh my goodness. So there's something that you are being enlightened to leave. Yeah, there was something in the Cancer moon in the past, and the Capricorn moon is going to end a really tough situation as spring comes, and you're going to have a lot to be happy about when it comes to your dreams. You just need to build a practical plan. I'm hearing that when it comes to enlightenment and your powers, you're really just not even focused on your powers. You're mostly like focused on the journey that you're living. Like, enlighten on your powers. Like, I thought this reading would be so different, but it's just like it's not giving me any type of like enlightenment or enchanting. Like, you just have gone through a lot of just like reflection. Like, you're reflecting on who you are. You're reflecting on like what you want. You're reflecting on like what you want to bring and manifest in your life. Like, this is your enlightenment. Like, your mind. You're the master of your mind. Yeah, we have time for healing again, and adjustments are required. So there's something about you surrendering. You surrendering all of this like mind manipulation, like this programming. There's something about moon magic, mind magic. You could be doing moon magic. You could be charging your crystals during the moon. There's something about what is this moon magic? Okay, prosperity. So you could be using moon magic to get prosperity, and I'm hearing that the more you use this moon magic, by the next Taurus new moon, you will have a lot of time to just relax, enjoy everything that like lies ahead. Everything's just coming full circle. But what you have to realize is that with this balance in Libra, you're getting a whole new start. Things aren't set in stone with where you want to go with your destiny, but what's set in stone is how you're going to just stay positive and be in that positive mindset. So that's all that I'm getting for you, pile number one. I hope that this really helps you. I hope you got a lot of understanding and enlightenment in your powers. Like, this is just really interesting. Like, I didn't really see a lot of anything besides like moon magic. It could have been because of the deck. Okay, let's go to pile number two. Okay. Hi, pile number two. Thank you so much for coming to my reading. If you chose to trust me, I'm psychic deck. We're going to be doing your how enlightened are you to your powers? What kind of powers are these? Okay. Okay. Okay, so you're definitely like a sharp, you have focus. Like your intent is very focused. You can see you can see things from a mile away. You could have really sharp eyes. You could really pay attention to detail very well. Again, we have this card, pile number two. You pay attention to detail very well. You know when things are not where they're supposed to be. You kind of pull the cloak over everyone's head. You are mesmerizing. You are the type of person that can wish on a star and make this dream actually like come true. Like, and you have all this knowledge. You've been enlightened from your knowledge. You have knowledge. Like, I'm hearing like kissing the frog prince. There's something about the frog prince and kissing the frog prince and reptilians and information on mixed species. Like, what? Information on mixed species. You can like conjure. This is crazy. It says you can conjure spirits. I don't want to say that, but that's crazy. Like, it literally says like you're enlightened by your powers. Like, you know how to talk to God, your angels, your ancestors. You're a very balanced person. You are also a very giving, like humanitarian, earth loving. You care about the world. You have a great yin and yang, masculine and feminine energy, and this is why you're enlightened to your powers. You attract luck. You're like a luck magnet. There could be a lot of luck around you. There could be a lot of prosperous opportunities around you. You could have a beautiful amulet, or like you might be the type of person to like going flower picking. People could feel like after doing juju, like people could have sent evil eye to you or bad juju to you. Pile number two, people could have like really tried to take this luck, but they realized that you're the type of person that you're just very balanced, and you're just like you just are very leveled out, and everything's like very just, and it's not manipulative. It's not the type of stuff that just makes somebody feel like you're trying to control them. Like, it's just very like just, and you tell the truth. You give it to people even if they don't like what you're gonna say. How? Okay, what enlightens? Like, what is enlightening this power? Like, how did this power come? Okay, so this power could have came maybe through reading, maybe through a particular trip overseas. Whoa, we have freaking the Ace of Swords twice. That's crazy. Again, you just have really sharp detail. You have the juice. You have the juice. Like, and you have this really sacred knowledge that everyone wants to like compete. Everyone wants to compete for your knowledge. Everyone wants to compete for your sacred knowledge. Pile number two. Everyone wants to compete for, you know, the stories and like the lessons and like all of the things that are in your head. Like, you have a lot of treasures. You have a whole like civilization in your head, in your mind, and you have your angels protecting you. What is this Ace of Cups? So there's something about marine spirits. There's something about the fact that you know how to communicate with them. You could talk to them if you wanted to. You could, yeah, it's like you could literally talk to the Kraken. Like, pile number two, if you ever go by the ocean, you could literally go there, and next thing you know, dolphins will come out, a shark will come out, sea turtles will come out. Like, you're the type of person to see things that other people don't see, and you'll appreciate it, and you'll see it as a sign from the universe. And it's just very like you attract like a lot of things that need to be healed. You're healing, right? Power number two, you're healing. This power that you have, this enlightenment that you have, is very healing. Look at that. Something about your skin, something about, oh, excuse me, sorry, what you have to offer. There's something about, okay, no drama, having something to offer. Again, you are the home. Like, you just know how to like turn a whole situation around. You'll be the type of person, you'll visualize how you're gonna rearrange your room. You'll visualize how you, like, you know how they do in movies when they're like doing spell casting and like Sabrina the Witch, when they're just like moving things with their hands. You're the type of person, like, you're enlightened, like, you know how to do that. And it might not happen in real life, but it happens in your mind, and you visualize where you're gonna put these things. And that is so awesome. Like, what the heck? Yeah, you're being strong. You're being strong. You're being kind of secretive about this power. This could be something that's keeping you up at night, like how powerful this is. Ooh, your radiance, your beauty, your foundation, your allure. You are very alluring. People go into deep contemplation about you, and they just, they, like, you're really a muse to people. Like, you are such a muse. You're such a strong leader. You're a strong business entrepreneur. You look really good. You look graceful. This, like, people, big people. That's the truth about you. What's enlightening your power is that big people are gonna come work with you, and it's gonna like tear your foundation. Like, people, like big people. I'm talking about big people. This is not, I'm talking about people from across the country, people from across the world, coming to see what you do, coming to experience you as a person. That's how enlightening this power is going to be. They're going to want to see it. You're going to throw some type of beautiful celebration, some type of like festival, some type of event. It's really going to be lush. People are going to feel so healed. People are going to feel like they can finally be themselves around you. Like, that's what your power does. And the crazy thing is that your power makes people want to fight over you. And then they feel like you're pulling the strings when you're really not pulling the strings. These types of people are going to try to do magic. So there are people that want to do magic against you. You're being enlightened that there are people that want to do magic against you. I'm hearing voodoo dolls. People want to do magic against you, voodoo dolls, because they want your love. Your love is just does it for them. Look at this. This is how enlightening your power is. Okay? We have holy matrimony, the most beautiful card in the freaking, like, the sun with the Two of Cups. Like, it's like this person realized that they always wanted you. I don't know, like, see, you're gonna be ending. Okay, how your power is enlightened, you kind of like resurrected. You kind of did a whole phoenix, like from Harry Potter. And what I'm seeing is that when you went to one of those like Harry Potter bars and Harry was just like sitting there and talking about how everyone needs to just stand up and fight for themselves and not let Voldemort try to run that campus, like you're that type of person. You don't let people run you. You run the world. You run the world. You're planning to run the world if you're not already doing it. You look at this eagle, independent leader. Okay, you don't mind being alone. You don't mind being against the pact, standing up for the right causes, for the right things that you believe in. And that's what's going to shake the foundation, because these people are going to come to you and they're going to see you as this, like, whoa, you're just so real. That's how enlightened you are. Like, again, the world is going to come for this knowledge, this truth. And like, you're just a very different person. You know so much. You really do. You're connected to God. You're connected to spirit guides. You go into your dreams and like you go to different planets. You might like watching the Discovery Channel. Maybe you watch the Discovery Channel at night while you're sleeping. You try to get peace, or maybe they're telling you to watch the Discovery Channel before you go to bed. Okay, last message. Last message. Okay, just remember, you have all this immense power to make change. Just like Martin Luther King did it, just like oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm hearing that. Like just like Hitler did it, just like Anne Frank did it, just like Cleopatra did it, just like Michael Jackson did it. Like, look at these people who have made something of themselves and people never forgot. And not saying that Hitler deserves that credit, but we never will forget Hitler for the crazy, terrible things that he has ever done. So think about that. Like, you are going to make a big change into this world because of your enlightenment. And this enlightenment is really just going to like be super deep. So this is really interesting. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Pile number one was all about like reflecting and going inside. So maybe you might want to check out pile number one if that really helped out. Pile number two was all about these enlightenment powers and how it affects people around you. So I hope you have a good one, and thank you so much. Bye.